Good morning. As always, taking those deep conscious breaths, knowing that all the love that floats around you in the sacred wind, you're breathing it into your body as it is harmonizing with you, all that you have within and all that you share outside of you, all that you give, all that you receive. It is all occurring as you breathe. Just take some moments. Today, you may want to literally sit and sway. Again, like a tree in the wind, the top parts of the tree, of course, the trunk being solid and rooted, the bigger and bigger it gets, the less we see the physical movement with our own eye, but knowing there is much movement going on. But the upper parts allow us to see just the give and the receive, the ebb and the flow of what seems to be a solid structure, but it's a live being enjoying and playing in the wind, working together, creating together as one. So as you allow your body just to sway to and fro, go back to those leaves that we enjoyed, recognizing how many they are, how it represents us, how it represents our collective, how you've held a leaf next to your heart, where it comes from within, bursting outside of itself to create an experience, again, to give and receive. So now I want you to go to the tip top of the little branch to one single leaf. And imagine yourself sitting or holding that little leaf on that branch. And then as you glance around, you literally see hundreds, thousands of leaves. So as you're with this little leaf, if this little leaf could speak, could have a sound, it would be your voice. The voice that you're in this body right now. And for today, for this metaphor that is more true than anything else in your world, you are the tree, the entire tree. And that leaf is your voice in this experience. But now imagine that all the leaves have voices. All of those leaves have sound and voice and creativity. You are all of the voices. We believe we are the one leaf, and that is the experience that we have. But as our consciousness rises, more and more of the metaphysical, mystical truth reveals itself to us. All of those leaves, all of those voices are you. Now the tree is one tree, and it sways to and fro. Every now and then maybe one leaf will move one way, one will move the other. As how it's experiencing the world, how it's expressing itself in the world. But in your voice that you hear now, there are thousands of voices in your voice. It presents as one tone, very similar to an audience. If it's being recorded, let's say, and you're listening to a crowd of thousands of people, and they're all clapping or they're all cheering. If you notice, it almost seems like a whisper, even though there are thousands of people. You may notice it all sounds like one voice, even though we know that there are many different tones and textures, vibrations of a voice. But if you listen to it recorded of thousands and thousands of people, you cannot pull out one typically. It all sounds like one tone. This is you. This is your voice. You have hundreds of thousands of voices, leaves within yours. With great reverence, humility, and gratitude, as you're now becoming initiated into this higher understanding of who you are and who everyone else is, you can become conscious to access and understand all of these voices. They have been a part of you your entire existence. When you're in a situation that you're unsure of, remember your voice is thousands of voices, thousands of experiences. And take every single one of those leaves and imagine what love looks like. And now hear the voices of the leaves and know that's what love sounds like. So as you speak, the multitude of love that comes out of your voice is extraordinary. And if you feel confused, looking for clarity, guidance, sway in the wind, let your voice sing. And you can even say, I am listening to my own voice. And another aspect of your voice will come forth and offer you the clarity that you seek. You are thousands of voices. And lastly, let's talk about some people that are entering into the planet in the last 20 years or so, many of which are called on the spectrum. And yes, they do exist beyond the typical human limited spectrum. They experience their senses beyond the typical spectrum. And because of this, they recognize that their voice is not just one voice. They deeply recognize, maybe not all in a conscious way in their young existence on this planet right now, but they recognize they are a they. They know their voices are thousands of voices, thousands of tones, textures, Pay attention to these children. They are experiencing the truth of who we all are. And as you leave today, swaying in the wind, look at the trees. Look at one tree and the thousands of leaves, or one tree with the thousands and thousands of needles, and smile and know that is you. The reminder of who you are has been in front of you the entire time. With love, so it is.